Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. I just heard on SportsCenter that yesterday, September 3rd, 2016, was the first time in 44 years that two college football teams in the top five lost in the opening week. And upon hearing that number 44 and knowing what happened in those two games, it immediately triggered something I've been talking about in recent weeks: the upcoming Super Bowl in Houston and its connection to the film Oblivion. If you missed the games, Oklahoma was upset by Houston. Oklahoma was ranked 3. And LSU, who was ranked number 5, was upset by Wisconsin. And Wisconsin's quarterback, the last name is Houston, that's hosting the upcoming Super Bowl. So Houston upset Oklahoma. Wisconsin upset LSU, and Wisconsin has a quarterback named Houston. There's also a player on the Houston Texans, J.J. Watt, who grew up in Wisconsin and is a big Packers fan. But with regards to it being 44 years since this happened, where two teams in the top 5 were upset, check this out. The movie Oblivion in Gematria sums to 44. And the Super Bowl in Houston this year, it's on February 5th, 2017. That's a date with 44 numerology. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 20 more is 27, plus 17 is 44. In the film Oblivion, if you haven't seen it, it's futuristic, Tom Cruise, main actor. He's standing in the middle of MetLife Stadium, but he's reminiscing about this Super Bowl in 2017, how it was the last Super Bowl ever played. And in my ongoing research, with all that's being coded and hinted at and foreshadowed, I'm asking, Houston, do we have a problem? 2017, February 5th, Super Bowl 51 will be in Houston, Texas. And in case you're new here, you should appreciate this. Houston Texans are hosting Super Bowl 51. Conspiracy equals 51. So does Houston Texans, who are hosting. Think about Area 51. So real quick, I did a video on the Oklahoma-Houston game and how it connected to the 5.6 magnitude earthquake. Notice Oklahoma equals 20, or their score was 23. Houston was 33. Houston defeated the Oklahoma Sooners. Sooners equals 33. The Sooners quarterback had 33 attempts on the game. The Houston quarterback had 40 attempts on the game. Houston also has Gematria 40. The game summed to 56 points. It was a 5.6 magnitude quake in Oklahoma, felt in Houston and 6 other states around Oklahoma, including Texas. Sam Bradford in Gematria equals 56, formerly a Oklahoma Sooner. He won the Heisman there. Heisman equals 33 like Sooners. He got traded the same day as this news. I'll have a video on that. I'll link in the description. So anyhow, we had a rigged game by the numbers, a big tribute to Houston. Think about how Oklahoma just lost in Houston in the college basketball championship. Anyhow, the other big upset, Wisconsin over LSU, it was the first time in 33 years that there'd been a game for Wisconsin in Lambeau where the Green Bay Packers play. With regards to the color green, it has a connection to the number 33. Green in Jewish gematria equals 137. 137 is the 33rd prime. Washington, D.C. equals 137. Authority equals 137. Federal equals 33. 137, the 33rd prime. The Tigers were upset in this tribute to 33. Tigers equals 33. The score of the game was 16-14. Wisconsin won with 16. Here's what's interesting about that. 16 and 90 are the only two numbers when written out that have gematria of 33. Another 33 tribute. The game summed to 30 points total, 16-14. It was on Saturday, which has a connection to Saturn, the keeper of time. It was September 3rd. Saturn in gematria sums to 93. In the small way, it sums to 21 and 30, like the sum of the game on 9-3. Big game, big upset, historic meeting. It's all by the numbers. It's all tributes. It's as I continue to say. College and pro are rigged, and they're connected from football to basketball to baseball. It's all intertwined. Last year's college championship, Alabama won their 16th in the beginning of 16. The final score was 85 points. National Football League equals 85. Think about how the Carolina team went down, and then the Carolina team would go down in the Super Bowl not long after. Plus more. I have videos going deep on it. Search my channel, type Zachary K. Hubbard, plus whatever topic you're looking for. The videos will pop up. So anyhow, the Super Bowl this year, again, on a date with 44 Numerology. The movie Oblivion hints about it. Here's what I want to remind you of. There was this story from not long ago. It was July 23rd, 2016 that supposedly this happened. Let me read it to you. Nebraska punter Sam Foltz and former Michigan State punter Mike Sadler were killed on a Saturday, college football day, in a car wreck returning from a kicking camp in Wisconsin. Wisconsin equals 44, car crash equals 44. We're talking about 2 upsets in week 1 for the first time in 44 years. Foltz and Sadler died in a single car crash at 11:43 p.m. Notice how they emphasize the 43rd minute. We're going to talk about that. According to a Waukesha County Sheriff's Department statement, Sadler was driving the car, the Sheriff's Department said. LSU kicker Kobe Delhouze was also in the vehicle at the time of the crash, according to police. He was taken, think about that, that's the LSU kicker who just lost in Wisconsin. He was taken to Waukesha Memorial Hospital for treatment. Tiger Sports Information Director Michael Bonet told ESPN that Delhouze needed stitches and suffered burns to his legs. The county where this happened at has gematria 52, the number of prophecy, which often has to do with future telling, sometimes connecting to sports championships to come. Let's look at the names of these people. Sam Foltz, who was said to be driving. Sadler was driving, Foltz the passenger who died. Those are the 2 who died. Sam Foltz, gematria of 31, 40, and 112. This is perfectly identical to Houston. Houston equals 31, 40, 112. Look at what just happened. Week 1, connected upsets through the word Houston, who's hosting the upcoming Super Bowl. The name Mike Sadler has gematria of 43, 52, 61, 97. This incident comes 43 days before the upsets. That wreck was July 23rd. The wreck was a total span of 43 days. 42 days later, or a total span of 43 days. Freemason 42, that's another special one. But 43 is the number that's significant here. Coded into the time of the wreck, 11:43. Coded into the man who's driving, Mike Sadler. Mike Sadler also has the gematria of 52, like the county, like prophecy. His name, the big way, also sums to 97. He won the Ray Guy Award. Ray Guy also equals 97. How fitting, a player with the name wins the award. And other relevant gematria here, champion is 43. Again, this could be connecting to a future championship. 61, a number connected to God. The people who script these news stories, who murder people ritualistically, they are playing God over our lives. The day they died was a date with 46 numerology connecting to Michigan. Player from Michigan State died. The word sacrifice. All this gematria connects to 44 as well. Car wreck, Wisconsin, Nebraska, field goal, kill. They were all kickers. Kicker has the gematria connecting to championship and Super Bowl. College football, pro football, it's all rituals, it's all rigged, it's all scripted. See the video I just put out on why tonight's game that will be kicking off in an hour and a half is Notre Dame at Texas. This is a major tribute to what happened in the college basketball championship, which was a tribute to the Catholic Church, the Jesuit order, the Vatican, the Pope's visit last year. Remember, the Pope visited the country, met with the president, left on September 27th through Philadelphia, the Jesuit order's birthday. Villanova, the Catholic team just outside of Villanova, would go on to win the college championship in a span of days. Check out the video. It's all there. But I think we covered it all, Truth Seeker. You know, they're trying to clue us into something. We have that popular phrase in our culture, Houston, do we have a problem? The fact that the number 44 is coded on it, 44 is a number of destruction. They're trying to send us a message. Think about the massive earthquake by the numbers, Oklahoma, Houston. 2 years ago, I remember the Super Bowl had all these disaster commercials. Do you remember that? It was bizarre. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.